Hey friends, it's Theresa here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a layout for you that I created for the Clique Kits design team. And I'm working with the Good Stuff sampler kit, which features the Good Stuff kit from Simple Stories. And I also received this Simple Stories flipbook. And so I had an idea for this book. I've never worked with one of these, but it's so cute. One, it's this bright, happy yellow color, and it features 4x6 and 3x4 pocket pages, which I love some good pocket pages. And it also has the little old-fashioned file clip so that you can expand and you can change the order of your pages in this little album, and it's so cute. I'm going to just show you some of the elements from this kit, these beautiful pattern papers and cut apart sheets that feature each month of the year for 2022. And I've purchased Simple Stories does this every year, does a collection like this every year. And I love it because they all go together, so you can mix it up or you can keep it all together per month the way it is. But it's a great way to document monthly. And so what I thought I would use this for is, I don't know about anyone else, but we've been sending a kid off to college this year. And so my son Nick is heading off to New York. He's going to be some unspoken miles away from home. And so he's second in birth order for our blended family, but he's my oldest. And so I'm having understandably, some very excited emotions for him, but also a little bit of bittersweetness. And so I thought I would document the days and the events or times that I get to go visit him at college. And that way I can sort of document my own experience of him being in college, and I can stay connected to him. It also helps to have some photos and to spend a little time documenting these photos just to remember what it was like and to document some of his successes that I know that he's going to experience while he's away. So if you are a parent of a college kid, this may be a project that may interest you in terms of being able to just document what your experience is like having a college kid. It's not really feasible to try to document his experience because it's not my experience and it's not my story of what I'm going through, but I am supporting him, and so I'm very proud to be able to support him on this new adventure. And so this is how I'm going to do that. And of course, there's a transition that happens. I've been working on our kids' albums for 11 years now. For all four of them, they each have their own set of albums that I've been working on over the years. And so I'm transitioning now and won't be keeping specifically a Nick album anymore. I'm still working on his kids album from the past, and we'll continue to work on that as long as I feel like it. So time to move forward and time to figure out new ways to incorporate my memories with my children into my memory keeping process. And this seemed like a really great idea to use this little flip book. And so I just shared with you some of the embellishments that were in this collection. Definitely some bright and happy, upbeat icons here, lots of fun colors. And I think this is going to just be a great project to start with. So I'm going to go ahead and do the opening page and the first layout. And I thought I would use this photo of me and him at his high school graduation. So this was technically a photo that I took back in June. But you know, you can use photos anywhere you want them and put any date on them that you want to within reason. And I just thought that it would be cool to have this documentation of where he started. And really where he started was this point of, okay, I'm getting ready to graduate from high school. What do I want to do with my future? And he decided that he wanted to go to Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in New York. I've been talking about this, and so I hope you don't get tired. I've been creating quite a few layouts for him recently, just to help me process him going away, and it's a big life change. I think the house is empty now without him in it, and so that's okay. He'll be back, and I know he's gonna have a good time. So this helps me keep focused on the positive. So for the opening page here, I wanted to just do a very simple background paper with one of these quote cards, and so that's exactly what I'm gonna do here. And this is just sort of to set the mood for the album. It's going to, this label is going to let you know exactly what this album is for and what I'm documenting here. I had to look up again how to spell Rensselaer. I keep doing that. I keep looking it up to get it committed to memory. And then I just wanted to add a little date of when this journey begins. And that's all that the intro page needs. That just sort of sets the tone for everything and gets it started. And that's a really fun, easy way to start a project and to sort of get you on a roll with your first page. So I'm going to do the full page photo next and build the second layout around that. So I added just the little shine on die cut there underneath our faces. And so that's just me sending him off, sort of, in a way. And then I'm gonna rearrange some of these pages. They sent a good assortment. And I wanted to just say, these are not typical pocket pages that go in a binder. They have a little spacer so that you can sort of have a lay flat page. It kind of works. I think it'll work better once I get more pages into the album itself. And then I had them not quite in the order that I wanted. And so look at this the little clip that holds everything in place. That's such a nostalgic little piece. Remember those old file folders? I guess they still use them in doctor's offices and things. But what I thought I would do here is include the August calendar card. What I'm hoping, it may or may not work out, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to see him once a month, or have, some way to document a little bit once a month. So I'm going to use each month card throughout this adventure. So the August card with the little heart, it marks the first day of classes for him, which is August 29th. And then I'm going to do a little layered card with this tag. And so I am a fan of cutting apart journaling cards and layering them on each other. I'm going to fold this this little corner down a little bit here and add a little staple just for a little fun there. You get a little extra pop of color. And then I'm going to figure out, like, what do I want to put behind this little tag? And at first I thought that I was going to put, because it has the @ symbol, and so at first I thought I was going to put @ Rensselaer. But what I ended up doing was covering up that, I covered up that little @ symbol, and that's fine. You can do that. And I decided to use this darker green as the background. And so check it out. The where I punched the hole, it happened to not be a little green spot. And so I'm going to just piece together a little bit of green to put behind that punched hole, just so that the writing didn't show behind the tag. So that creates a nice little bit of contrast for that orange to pop behind, and it needed that because it was starting to look like the all peach all the time page. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but I did want to incorporate the full range of colors from this collection, and that helps do that. It also ties in with the trees in the background of the photo, and so that repeats that color and helps create a more, I don't know, I guess a more cohesive layout, I guess. And so I thought I would also add a bit of stamping here to my page, of course. And so I grabbed a couple of stamps from Ellie's Studio. And they're basically just empowerment kind of stamps. So I'm going to add a little bit here at the bottom of the August card, and then, oh wait, let's add some embellishments too. And that's also where I decided to use that little smiley to cover the @ symbol. So I'm going to stamp there at the bottom of the August card, and I'm just using plain black ink here. That's to bring in a little more black, of course, because every layout needs a bit of black and white. And I'm just checking out here to see what are some miscellaneous little things to add around the page. So a couple of little die cuts here for the Good Vibes card. It already had the little rainbow on it, which I think represents it's a good symbol for hope here. And then the little smiley, and the smiley will show up. I have a feeling he's going to show up a little bit throughout this album, and that's just a fun way to incorporate icons and repeat those icons throughout an album to help lead you through the album. And then this kit also had a great set of enamel dots. So of course I'm going to add couple of those around the page, and I'm just sort of putting a few things down and stepping back to see how it looks and how it's coming together. And so I hope that you are inspired through this layout. Be sure to check out the Clique Kits blog post for this page, and I'll also have a blog post on my personal blog, and that will have all of the links for you for the flipbook, for the kit itself, and you can also just see more of the detailed photos. The last little thing that I wanted to add was just the foam title on to the front of the album. Doesn't that look like a composition book now? I thought that was really cute. So thanks again for joining me today, and I will see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.